Choujin next chapter 33, and let me tell you, we are on fire right now, dog. Mother's identity is officially revealed, but before we get into that, let's begin with the mini fight between the No Mask and our main three. Now, I love the tease, man, off the rip. We get the reunion of Azuma and Tokio. As Azuma awakens, the initial thought is, all right, here we go. This man is entering a chaotic state. However, all is fine as Azuma is leading an attack against the No Mask. And there were some fine details in this brief encounter between the two. The first being Azuma was able to speed blitz the No Mask before he could use the lone sword. In fact, the No Mask couldn't even get the whole phrase out of his mouth before his arm was sliced off. Which brings me to his noticeable battle damage. Once attacked, in future panels you could see that he has a scar across his left side of his mask, and though his mask remains damaged, he was able to regrow his left arm. This is also the same arm in which all the abilities that he has stole were showcased on. But it's hard to tell if our main three would have taken down the No Mask, especially since that fight ends in Mother's interference. One thing that stood out is she used an ability that so far seems similar to that of Hoshi Sandek's telekinetic powers. She repels Ellie's smoke to backfire and then carries Azuma, Tokio, and Ellie, drawing them closer to her as she senses the beast of prophecy. Now, shout out to Zaki, he hit this shit on the nose. I was just being vague and said DNA, he went out and said blood of the mother, which brings me to the point where the No Mask reveals that it is the blood of mother that is the key ingredient of ZEMBER, the serum responsible for Tokio and Azuma's Choujin abilities. The No Mask also adds that all Choujin who have awakened through ZEMBER are the children of the Holy Mother. Now, Chandra could very well be a regular Choujin, however, this revelation makes me wonder if there is a possibility that Chandra would have also been injected with ZEMBER, since he willingly calls ZORA mother, and if he has been injected, that could mean that the serum has been around for quite some time. It has been written in the data pages that Chandra having his power for a long time has possibly altered his personality, which could be a natural effect of being a Choujin or the side effects of the ZEMBER serum. Either way, I can't wait to see Chandra's reaction when he realizes that the No Mask has successfully brought Mother the Beast. And I also wonder how many more Choujin there are that have been awakened by Mother's blood. Now finally we have the cliffhanger of ZORA, formerly known as Sara Saruha, giving us a glimpse of the future of Yamato. Now the big moment of course was the confirmation of Mother's true identity, but there's still so many questions I have concerning ZORA. First of all, does anyone else outside of the tower know that she is still alive? And second, why the name change? Is she in hiding, or could this indicate that she has come to some new philosophical breakthrough and now has a new ideal for Yamato? I want to know what is her version of protecting the land, because so far the people we see serving her interests have been painted as the bad Choujin in this story. So has the history of Yamato been fabricated, leaving Yamato Mori in the hands of her enemies? We also see corpses within the tower with what could be the inverse version of this symbol etched onto their skulls, and it could be possible that she sacrifices them as an offering to those lost in the Great War, as she may feel that it is a war that has yet to end. Either way, I believe that her foresight of Yamato in ruins must have predated Tokio and Azuma injecting themselves, because there would be no other reason for ZEMBER to exist if she hadn't already been searching for a beast of prophecy. The serum's logical purpose would be to create a savior before her vision would become a reality. And we also have been made aware of a premonition made by one called Master Mado, also warning of Yamato in ruins. So both the tower and Yamato Mori have a belief that Yamato's future is in jeopardy, but will there be a battle of opposing philosophies that both believe their methods are correct? As for the dream, I'm interested in seeing if the full version is revealed, because from what we saw in part from the last time it was mentioned, it seemed as though it was Azuma who was to blame for Yamato's fall. As we see in Tokio's dream, there's evidence that Azuma has entered a chaotic state. However, in Azuma's dream, Tokio is still in control of his vulture form. In these separate dreams, they each blamed each other for the fall of Yamato. But I love how each of these chapters keeps giving you more information, but that information is like a branch that could go in like multiple different ways. For example, if ZORA was to sell anybody, I think it would be Tokio, because we've seen panels where he doesn't necessarily say the people who tried to kill him are his enemies. We've seen him try to subconsciously save the No Mask. However, it is Azuma and Ellie who are firm in their beliefs. Yes, they grow as characters, but we have Azuma, who was raised by a police officer, who I feel will be the type of character to pursue justice by any means, even if it means to kill. On the other hand, we have Ellie, who subconsciously has shown traits of thievery, yet at the end of the day always has a good heart. But at the end of the day, man, another banger chapter. I can't believe we're getting this much volume. And like I said, Christmas, so ishida, Christmas, you know what I want. Peace, thank you, take care.